The Su-57, developed by Russia's United Aircraft Corporation under the Sukhoi brand, was conceived as a fifth-generation fighter intended to rival other stealth multirole combat aircraft. Its official development began in the early 2000s, and the first flight occurred in 2010. However, despite more than a decade of work, as of July 2025 the program remains incomplete in both capability and production targets. The aircraft was intended to be a cornerstone of Russia's next-generation airpower, but it has struggled with a variety of technical, financial, and logistical challenges. The Su-57 was initially developed under the PAK-FA Prospective Airborne Complex of Frontline Aviation Program, with an emphasis on stealth, supercruise, supermaneuverability, and advanced avionics integration. The goal was to produce a multirole fighter capable of performing deep strike missions, aerial superiority, and tactical battlefield support, while operating undetected in contested airspace. Despite the ambitious design brief, the implementation has not met original expectations. By 2025, estimates suggest that no more than 22 to 30 aircraft have been produced, and only a small number are believed to be fully mission capable. Most of the aircraft in service are from low-rate initial production batches. These early aircraft are used for testing, pilot training, and limited operational missions, primarily from inside Russian territory. A significant number of these units are not equipped with the full sensor suite or the planned integrated software that would allow true fifth-generation operations, such as advanced sensor fusion and autonomous mission management. Instead, many features are still under testing and are being introduced incrementally. One of the central problems with the Su-57 program has been the development of a suitable engine. While the aircraft was supposed to fly with a new generation of engines from the beginning, it continues to use the AL-41F1, a heavily upgraded version of the older Alabama 31 engine family used in the Su-27 and Su-35. Although the AL-41F1 has improvements in thrust and control, it lacks the performance needed for full-spectrum stealth operations, particularly in relation to infrared signature suppression, fuel efficiency, and maintenance simplicity. The second-stage engine, referred to as ISDELIA-30, is still in the development and testing phase. Prototypes have flown with this engine, but it is not yet fielded in any production aircraft. Full integration into the fleet is not expected until at least 2027 or later, barring further delays. The Su-57 stealth characteristics are one of the most debated aspects of the aircraft. While it features a blended wing body design, internal weapon bays, and limited radar cross-section reduction shaping, its radar visibility remains higher than comparable stealth aircraft. The engine nozzles are fully exposed and non-serrated, making them highly reflective to both radar and infrared sensors. Furthermore, the aircraft's surface quality and panel alignment, critical in maintaining radar stealth, have been assessed as inconsistent based on visual inspections and expert analysis. The airframe design seems optimized for reduced detection primarily from the front, while side and rear signatures remain significant. Additionally, the radar-absorbing materials used are reportedly less advanced than those in service with other low-observable aircraft programs. Internally, the aircraft is equipped with the N036 Bielka AESA radar suite. This includes a forward-facing radar and multiple additional arrays mounted on the fuselage sides, which theoretically allow for a 360-degree detection capability. However, as of 2025, there is limited publicly verifiable information confirming that this system has been fully integrated or tested in complex electronic warfare environments. Sensor fusion, a core feature of fifth-generation fighters that enables pilots to have a unified picture of the battlefield by merging radar, infrared, and data link inputs, is reportedly still under development. Russia has promoted the use of artificial intelligence and autonomous targeting support in the Su-57, but there is little confirmed evidence of these systems functioning at an operational level similar to those used by other global powers. In terms of real-world operations, the Su-57 has been deployed in limited numbers to conflict zones such as Syria and Ukraine. However, these missions have reportedly involved high-altitude standoff strike roles rather than direct air combat. In many cases, long-range air-to-ground missiles were launched from outside contested airspace, minimizing exposure. The aircraft has not been confirmed to have participated in close-range engagements, and Russian authorities have not released credible mission results indicating successful stealth penetration or high-threat missions. The most notable incident occurred in June 2024, when satellite imagery and independent verification indicated that a Su-57 had been damaged at a Russian airbase during a drone attack. This was the first known instance of damage to the aircraft during wartime, and it highlighted the risk of deploying a small and expensive platform in a region with evolving threats. On the export front, the Su-57 has faced difficulties attracting buyers. Initial collaboration with India on a variant called the FGFA was cancelled after years of joint work, reportedly due to dissatisfaction with stealth quality, radar development, and the cost-benefit ratio. Russia has since attempted to promote the Su-57E export variant to multiple countries, but few have shown serious interest. Algeria appears to be the first confirmed foreign buyer, with reports indicating a purchase of around 12 to 14 units. These deliveries are scheduled to begin late in 2025. Other countries have received promotional offers, but there are no officially signed contracts beyond Algeria. One of the constraints for potential buyers is that the export version being offered still lacks the Izdeliye 30 engine and comes with downgraded avionics, limiting its competitiveness against other export options. The Su-57 program has also been affected by international sanctions, particularly following geopolitical developments in 2022. These sanctions have restricted Russia's access to high-performance microprocessors, semiconductors, and advanced materials. As a result, the supply chain for critical aircraft components has become more domestic and less efficient. Reports suggest that alternative components sourced from local or non-traditional suppliers have led to inconsistencies in quality control, further complicating the production process and delaying final assembly timelines. A future variant of the Su-57, referred to in some sources as the Su-57M, is planned. This version is expected to include the new engine, upgraded radar systems, modernized avionics, and possibly enhanced stealth coatings and structural revisions. However, even optimistic projections place the first operational units of this advanced model several years away. Given the current pace of development, continued financial pressure, and external constraints, the timeline for the Su-57M remains uncertain. The Su-57 remains a work in progress. While it possesses advanced aerodynamic features, thrust vectoring capabilities, and partial low observability, it does not yet fulfill the comprehensive standards of a mature fifth-generation fighter. Technical limitations in stealth execution, engine performance, systems integration, and export appeal continue to hinder the program. Despite over 15 years of development, it remains in a transitional phase, offering more potential than proven capability. The platform may still evolve into a highly capable combat aircraft in the future, but as of mid-2025, its operational impact and global influence remain modest and limited.